Had the wrong thing up. Oh well. Just wanted to make sure there was no bullshit with Elgato. Alright. Let's just do some trader roll shit for a bit. Actually, I almost realized that the dailies are going to expire, but I'm pretty sure there's at least one, so I'm good. Let's see, we are pretty far from where I like to be, so that's nice. I'm not really a fan of that. But whatever, we'll just make our way there. But before I do, I'll hunt some birds, since I just sell some feathers. Because I don't think I have 20. Was I make sure I was ready for the good stuff, I guess. Okay, I do have 20 flight feathers. Okay. But I have to make them anyway. So, let me go ahead and make them really quick. I have to go sell the big game meats. I'll probably head over to Valentine, I guess. Sell my crap and have the guns cleaned, I guess. But yeah, I'll head over to Valentine first. It's not completely out of the way. Definitely gonna be uploading some videos. Just need to actually get the footage from the SD card and then use Format Factory to render it. Since the MOV files don't work with Vegas. Oh well. But videos are definitely coming. Just gotta actually render them. Oh good, a posse member. Guess they went around pillaging. Fair enough. The fuck? Okay, I can't even sell my shit because this dude is he's clearly not working right now. So that's good. Alright then. Fucking stupid. Alright. Whoa, this horse just tried to kick me. This game do be weird sometimes. Guess they've already looted. This has to be another player. Looks way too interesting to be a NPC. Alright, I'll just find another session, I guess. I don't feel like waiting around, if that's even going to put me near Valentine. As funny as the situation is, it's just another stupid bug from Rockstar that they'll probably never fix. Oh well. Oh yeah, I actually have something of interest to talk about, actually. Synthetic Man is now doing members-only posts, and he has not mentioned anything about it on his community tab, or whatever. I think he's actually streaming Gex 2 right now, because of the Gex shows that came out recently. I heard that Steam reviews aren't exactly favorable. Okay, I read up on Steam, actually, because I was actually pretty surprised. I think it was announced earlier this year, I think. And now it's actually released, which is good. So now people can finally shut up about Gex not being part of modern systems or whatever. But as usual, there's always the monkey paw theory with that bullshit, so I'm not gonna really talk about it. I just hope they don't fuck up Fighting Force, at least. Because that one I'm kind of looking forward to, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah, I am definitely finding a different session. I'm fucking sticking around for this bullshit. Nope. Not dealing with it. Besides, the spawn point I had sucked anyway, so maybe I'll get lucky, but I doubt it. But yeah, Synthetic Man is. I'm not 100% certain what game is in a thumbnail. I actually tried using Google Images to find it, but unfortunately, his results are absolutely not favorable. But yeah, I guess he's now doing members only posts. I don't know if it's going to be exclusive thing. He hasn't really been uploading that much, to be honest. I'm actually kind of curious on his take on Elden Ring Night Rain, to be honest. Could definitely have some insight on that. A lot of people don't really like him or his videos, but I still think his videos are pretty good. There's only maybe a couple I disagree with. Him being his old ass Doom 3 versus Dead Space video, which is probably one of the worst I think he's done. It's just blatantly dissing on Doom 3 while clearly praising Dead Space or things that even Doom 3 had, like with the cherubs, I think they're called. The baby enemies. It's just a really messy video, to be honest. Like, it's just actually a bad video. Probably why he either deleted it or privated it. It was really terrible. I get that not many people like Doom 3, but don't compare it to a game that came out years later and then, like, give the later game things that the original the original subject in question did. It's just really stupid. I'm even further away, I think. Whatever. At least I can claim my my shit from whatever the fuck this delivery chest. Yeah, delivery chest. Fuck. Well, yeah, I'll keep my eyes out for a bird at least. Let's say one that gives me XP. I'm not entirely certain what NPC gives you experience that they are an enemy. I'm not really certain on that. I still have yet to figure it out. Fuck. Oh my god, Players is going around killing people on horseback. What a terrible player. Alright. Maybe it's the enemies who just have their guns out by default. But then sometimes they don't, unless that's like a guaranteed one. I don't know. Oh well, whatever. I guess it's good practice, I guess, along the way. And plus, it's just fun, honestly. I won't lie, the gunplay in this is pretty good. Even it being a Western game. Alright, let's hope I have better luck than I did the other time. Because I actually came here. I actually came here, but I kept getting white hit markers, even though I was close shooting at 3-star enemies, or, yeah, 3-star enemies, the 3-star sheeps, and I was mad pissed. So you guys shoot right at their heads, and if you don't, you're gonna lose a lot of money. I was so mad. Like that. But I guess 2 stars is fine. I'll just probably call for the vehicle and then head back. I don't feel like riding all the way back. Well, there it is. Oh shit, there's a raven there. Let me go and kill it. There we go. Surprised I managed to not fuck that up. There it is. But yeah, I'll just take what I can get for now. Make sure I get some prime beef, I guess, to sell later. I hope the goats are better, though. Usually the goats give pretty good numbers. I also don't have that thing, I think. The one that makes them have better stars, I think, on PlayStation anyway. Ugh. So I can remember to buy that. I think it's like $1,000 in game. I think even more than that. And you also need buck antlers, I think. So I don't know if I have that or not. I'll have to check. I'll have to stop at Gus the next time I'm around or whatever. Fuck. Motherfucker. Yeah, bullshit. It's at 3 stars, but then once it actually dies, it's gonna fucking turn to 1. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. Because I had that happen before, where like it's technically at 3, but then after I kill it, it just drops down to 1. So I can't even trust the game when it's bullshit. But I guess I'll try anyway, just to show I'm not bluffing. And I think it ran off. Yeah, I'll just. I don't know. I don't think it's worth riding this all the way back, honestly. I could probably at least go to a gun shop, but that's about as far as I'll go. I still gotta get the beef though. Oh fuck. Unfortunately, cow and oxide are worthless. Even with the perk or whatever, they just don't sell very well. Watch, I bet this fucker's gonna shoot me. Actually shocked. I think I only got 5 anyway. Yeah, I'll have to come back on that later. But yeah, I have to see how much that item is, and I also gotta make sure I have the proper item needed to craft it. I'm also pretty certain it's like the only thing from him that's like actually worth making, because like everything else is pointless. I think one slows down weapon degradation, which is pointless. One makes you get more of a certain herb type, also pointless because they're like everywhere unless you get like a really specific one. And even then, it's certainly not like the perk in Far Cry 3 where you can get double of it, which helps for money making or crafting, whatever. They're just really not that useful, honestly. Wow, $2. I aim to please, but I shoot to kill. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just buy, I guess. Yeah, trinkets. Here we go. Oh, they're actually not that bad, actually. I could actually get one of these next time I get the sale. But yeah, they're completely worthless. Yeah, weapon degradation slows down by 10%. Why only 10%? It's also not even worth it. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, this is the only one that's worth it because it basically better quality. Yeah, bonding rate by 10%, pointless. I already have my shit at max level anyway, pointless. More herb obtaining only for certain ones, pointless. Permanently decreases speed. Yeah, horse cores, not even yours, it's just whatever. Not even worth it, honestly. Maybe that one could be worth it, but I don't think it's really worth it. Unfortunately, I don't have the best outfit in the game, which is, of course, the fucking bear coat, because I haven't been in that region yet, and it's also mad expensive, I'm sure. Yeah, quite mad expensive. But yeah, I'll definitely get that next time. It's definitely gotta remember to get that. I'll head over to the gun shop, I guess. And then I'll spawn back at camp. Materials acquired. Well, I will head on back in a minute. Yeah, I don't care. Fucking pay me cents in gold, not worth it. It's just a fucking rattlesnake. Whatever. I swear, these Arabian horses are so fucking cowardly, it's not even funny. It's like they see a snake, and they start trembling in their boots. It's fucking bullshit. Well, I guess a lot of living things at least have something that they don't like. Especially in a gameplay sense, it's just annoying as fuck. But whatever. Alright, here we go, Ansberg. Alright, let's buy some ammo again. No, not browse catalog, no. Fuck. Stupid ass. Customize. Here we go. That's what I meant to pick. Fucking mustache ass motherfucker. What's with these fucking gunsmiths and coming in their pants every single time you whip out a gun that's like perfectly clean? This dude's like coming in his pants. I love that. Oh yeah, I bet he cocks his gun at night. But tush. Alright, just stop having a midnight orgasm now. Okay. Lock and loaded and ready for the next chapter. Alright. Let's head on back. Might as well check to see if there's anything of interest added. Probably not. Yeah, this is the... it hasn't been updated yet. Oh, I actually saw, I almost forgot to mention, apparently they have added the Devil May Cry games to GOG.com, which is pretty good, actually. Even though they're the original HD collection ports back then, but you know what, that's pretty alright. I mean, a lot of people like Devil May Cry. I don't see why it's a bad thing. Unless it's something that Dick took out, like with Doom 2016, I would fail to see why. I would assume they took out the fucking bullshit microtransactions from Devil May Cry 4, so I can actually see that being a good thing, because that was completely fucking pointless. But I'll digress. Anyway. Oh my god, it's just barely at that amount. We're gonna change that in a second. Gonna more than likely switch over to the Xbox in a minute. Here we go. Alright, you fucker. Here's your damn supplies. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright. I'll go ahead and switch over to Xbox. I'm actually thinking of doing a quick playthrough of Streets of Rage X because I believe it got updated, or at least was updated a while ago. And I don't remember if I had my save file from the time that I played it. So I might do a quick run of that. If I can be bothered to. I don't know. Oh, good. Anyway, let me just load up the usual shit. Oh, I thought it's the only one. Yeah, I guess it's not time for the thing to be refreshed yet. Whatever. But yeah, I'll more than likely do that, I guess. I know older versions of it required Streets of Rage 2 ROM, and when I downloaded the Android version, it didn't detect it. So I'm guessing it either already does, or you just don't need it anymore. I don't know if that changed, but I don't really care, to be honest. I still think Streets of Rage Remake is a lot better, but being able to play as the enemies almost makes it somewhat better. But ultimately, the lack of like a battle mode, like with Streets of Rage 2 and 3, definitely makes it a very disappointing ordeal. That would have been a guaranteed seller, honestly, just for that alone. But ultimately, there's just so much more detail in Streets of Rage Remake that's not even funny. It features multiple routes from all three Streets of Rage games. You can just play the first 3 games on the go. It's not that fucking deep. That would imply that there's like a revamp or whatever, which I don't expect it to have the same things that Streets of Rage Remake had. But it's just essentially a way to play those games outside of a Genesis, which is fine. It's just Streets of Rage Remake is just a lot better in a lot of regards. The one thing I'll have Streets of Rage X over Streets of Rage Remake is that they didn't completely fuck over Streets of Rage 3. Which I'll never really forget Bomber Games for that, but with all the shit that they did add into the game, I think it's more than worth it. It's just they really fucked up the Streets of Rage 3 section. Because apparently they didn't like Streets of Rage 3, which is immensely retarded. ask why even bother, but it's definitely like the one thing that makes it from objectively being perfect. But I'll digress. Anyway, let me just double check on this. Yeah, I still gotta get the stuff for it. Probably the same spot, I bet, so I'll just have, yeah, maybe I'm a little closer, maybe, I don't know, but I'll definitely do the fast travel, quote-unquote, shit, and just be on my merry way, and check up on the PlayStation 4. I should be good now, so I can safely turn it off. Yeah, maybe just a little bit longer. I'll wait till it actually says 100, though. But yeah, I've yet to sample the Gex Soldier. I'm actually kind of curious on it myself, but it's definitely not on my high priorities right now. Okay, it's at 100. Okay, let me yeah, let me quit out of this. It's at 100, so I'm happy. Oh, they actually updated the daily challenges. Let's see. Apparently Naturalist just has like blending tonics, so I'll just probably do that, I guess. Might as well stock up on those, I guess. It's like the one daily that keeps like appearing. Huh. get my tonic, and then I'll turn it off. There we go. Alright, I'll do the same thing on other version. Nice. I have to fix that. Ugh. Well, at least I'm here, which is good. All right. Okay, let's get back on it. Fuck. Damn it. Fucking horse. Oh my god. Star 1 1. I know one of these was at least 3. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, fuck. Only 2? Whatever. There we go. I'll take these 2. Fuck. Alright, let's grab our gear. Yeah, gear. Yeah, it's like Top Gear, but without the cars. We'll get out of here. But yeah, I'm gonna more than likely get that trinket on the next sale, since that could actually be very useful. Alright, get on out of here. There we go. Well, here they come. Get him, boys. All right. Two, one, whatever. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'll just skin this and I'll leave the area, I guess. Not many favorable spawns today. Or at least, or technically had them, but fucking my shots are so poor that I couldn't even really get much. Oh well, it's whatever. Can't say I'm too bothered by it, but actually I'm a little bothered by it. Like I said, it's whatever. I actually found like the best way to like have the horse kind of autopilot is to aim in first person, obviously, while the horse just kind of moves on its own. I think it also only works in first person, but I could be wrong on that. I'm sure that you just get a better view and not just from a aesthetic point. Because you technically can't do cinematic movement and shit. I guess the game doesn't like to do it with coaches for whatever reason. So I found that if you have a waypoint set and you aim, the horse kind of does cruise control, I guess, which basically has the horse maintain its speed, I guess, without having to drive, I guess. Of course, if it slows down, though, you're kind of fucked. Yeah, it stops right in its fucking tracks. And of course, it only works on roads. Yeah, if you aim, it's gonna... It basically forces itself to go on the road. Which I'm definitely not the biggest fan of, but it kind of works. But it still only works on roads, and you have to maintain a top speed first before it'll even consider moving at a brisk pace. Fuck, they're gonna get away. Son of a bitch. Whatever, I gotta get more feathers anyway. Alright, whatever. Oh shit, I'm actually close to leveling up again. Okay. Alright, I'll do one more run, I guess. Yeah, these definitely, the horses that you ride on horseback definitely don't stay in the roads. It's kind of weird, but whatever. But yeah, I gotta keep an eye out for birds. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Fuck. Oh well. Wow, those lawmen sure are one-sided. Shut up, bitch. I'm not fucking interested in your goods. Yeah, that's it. Goods. That's what I meant to say. Goods. Wink. Alright. Oh shit, even more birds. What the fuck? There was like a flock of birds on like 2 seconds ago, and now they're just fucking gone. What the hell kind of crap is that? Whatever. Whatever. At least I got my feathers, so I'm happy. Of course. Alright. Wait, let's do one more run. Okay, let's see. I'll take the leghorn. I think the first. I think it's called prefix. It could be suffix. I don't remember. I know that roosters are slightly worth more, but I don't think like the first part really matters if I remember right. Yeah, I might as well go for the ox, I guess, because they do at least actually give you a horn, which does somewhat help for sales or whatever. That's so fucked. I still can't believe that when I saw it. I was like, you can actually do that? That's just fucked. What is actually fucked though is that the prices of these are just fucking terrible. It's not even worth bringing. I definitely have a much better run this time. Much more carcasses to store. So I'm definitely pleased with that. Might even get full marks across the board, honestly. Fucking game made me equip a knife for some reason. That's good. Whatever. I honestly hate the weapon wheel in this game sometimes. It actually is pretty terrible. It's kind of ironic considering that Red Dead Redemption was really the first game from Rockstar to have that. And it's somehow an actual downgrade compared to GTA 5, which is ludicrous. Oh, whoa, whoa. Guess gonna take that. And I'm dead. Oh, it actually ranked up. Nice. Actually, I'm almost able to get the best upgrade from the camp. I can actually fucking use it. Materials acquired. Well, no shit. You're out to wet, not Crips. Motherfucker. Oh well. At least the corpse is a new spawn, so I don't really care. Let's see, still good. There's one more here. Oh my god. Wow, I actually have 5 perfect sheep carcasses. I'm shocked. I'll be making bank, as the kids say. Ha ha ha. This fucking horse does not know how to push a fucking fence. Let that sink in. Alright. Now I would cut these corpses, but considering on just how much of a near perfect run I got, I really don't want to waste time. But at least I didn't waste too much time as a whole. I think I only been doing this for about an hour, which is good. Maybe a couple more extra minutes, give or take. But it is still way late. I got my level up for the day, or for the night, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't touched Bounty Hunter in a while. Gotta definitely focus on naturalists so I can get them. What the hell is it? Wilderness camp. Seems like the one thing that actually is kind of worth it. Apparel, haircut. Maybe. You have to spend $200 just to fucking take notes. That's ridiculous. And then the charms, I guess, to show off your charms. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, I gotta see what thing I unlocked at rank 61. I think most of the good stuff is like way at that point. Yeah, 64 you get, not 64. Yeah, I think it's 64 you get the final camp upgrade. Then 65 you get fast travel posts. Then 66 you get the Arabian white coat. 67 you get the tuxedo pants. Or not that, sorry, there's here we go, tailcoat. I actually am gonna get that really soon. Then at 70 you get the Arabian black coat, which is really fucking expensive. But it should be worth it. And then the rest is just bullshit. Maybe except for like the explosive shit. We don't get that till like way in the fucking 80s. Yeah, so it's you don't really get much at that point. Unless there's some like really specific shit that you get at that point. I don't know. I know it's 64 to 65 though is where it's at. Well, unless it's something specific, I'm not 100% certain. Alright, we know. Donate the carcasses. Very nice. Alright. Well, that's it for Red Dead for now. I'm going to switch over to Tangent, turn that off. Let me just check on something really quick here. Alright. But yeah, I'll probably do Streets of Rage X, but I gotta switch over to PC for that. Just doing something on RetroArch really quick before I move on to that. Okay. I think this is it. Can definitely recognize the values. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I actually changed it, but no. Yeah, I think that should be it. Pretty sure it's those that value specifically. Oh wait. Okay, let me just fire up Cheat Engine really quick. Just gonna change the value to really quick. Yes, load the associated cheat table. And change it to Gil. Alright. Don't remember what these are. It's not good. I did want to quickly try to find that specific value, and I found that seems to somewhat remove random encounters, but I could be wrong on that. I know that the character is like not moving or whatever. I've kind of found it, but I don't know. think this is it. No. I don't even know, to be honest. Yeah, I got into a fucking random battle. Amazing. So that was clearly not it. Might be one of these. I don't know, like finding like the value or whatever just seems really weird. I think I might have found it, but even then I don't even know. It probably isn't even it. Could be a fluke for all I know. But I'll save it just in case, because I think I might have found it. Because I have ran around for quite a bit and have not triggered it, so either I was really lucky or the game is taking pity on me. I don't even know, to be honest. Yeah, I think that might be it. I'll just take my losses, I guess. But alright. Let me close this. I'm actually going to use the bathroom and then I'll get that set up. Or before I take care of business, I'm going to get that shit ready. Make sure there's no shenanigans afoot. Yes. And then extract this too. I can delete them. Yeah, I'll extract this one more time. Want to have a nice clean save about the high scores and shit. Sure, you can like set it to read only and it won't affect it, I think. Also to go through Streets of Rage remake version 5.1. There was actually a pretty big somewhat of a big controversy within the fandom when version 5.2 dropped, because apparently they made the AI a lot harder, which is kind of weird. Not really too sure why it would do that, to be honest. It definitely does seem like a really strange thing to change when the game itself was actually okay. I don't know. Maybe someone thought the game was too easy or something. Actually, is there something within the config file I can change? I really want to go for this game again. I fucking can't. Like, I don't know. It's, there's just something about it that I just can't be bothered to go through again, and I don't know how to fucking describe it. But whatever. I'll just grit my teeth and bear it for the time being. I'll just tweak, like, the number of lives, I guess, and credits. And play on, like, easy, I guess. B. I don't know. I think it does create a config file automatically, so I should be fine. Wait, versus damage? Wait, did I somehow accidentally unlock everything? Because I definitely noticed that the stuff was unlocked, unless it was like a temporary thing. I don't get it. Let me try booting it up again. That must have been a fucking fluke. Oh, here we go. What was I gonna say? Yeah, somehow I unlocked everything. What the fuck? Yeah, I actually ended up unlocking everything by complete accident. I don't know how the fuck that happened. So I'm gonna back. Oh, okay, never mind. But yeah, rebellion mode just basically lets you play as the enemies. Which is kind of cool. I don't know what fucking button it was to to actually go back. Oh, it's because I enabled debug mode, I think. I bet that's what it is. I probably enabled debug mode by accident. That's probably why everything is available from the get-go. Yes, I do insist. Oh, shut up. Yeah, I'm just checking something. I'm curious if I can just, like, do whatever. So I technically don't have to go for this again. That would be nice. It's a fucking full screen on me. Very nice. Whatever. I just want to try to find, like, the... Yeah, I somehow had everything unlocked. I don't know, but yeah, there's no fucking versus mode, which is really annoying. That really sucks. I mean, you have a survival mode, but... Oh, wait, free-for-all? Oh. Oh, that's just, standard fare survival mode. Okay, I was gonna say. But yeah, I don't know. That's just so bullshit. You clearly have, like, a foundation for a fucking PvP mode, and yet they don't have it. It makes no sense to me. It really does not make a lick of sense. I honestly God don't get it. Oh good, fucking Borderlands 4. I don't give a shit. I liked Borderlands when it was the first game, and the second game had its shitty story but was consistent. So that's subjective, but I still feel how I do about the story. I don't care. So I'm gonna have Tina in it. I don't care. Bitch can fuck off. I really don't want to go on a fucking rant about that again. Excuse me. Yeah, I think this has everything unlocked because when I went to the settings or whatever, it clearly did not show it. Unless it's just something I didn't get. Unless everything was already unlocked anyway, though I highly doubt it. If it is like a hidden setting, I think they somehow found. I could very well be wrong though. Yeah, finish game to unlock, but then when I go back to cheats, I guess it technically sets it to that, I guess. Oh. Yeah, I guess the thing that comes of it is technically there, I guess. So I'll leave the file alone. I don't know. Maybe I already had everything unlocked anyway. I'm just being fucking retarded. That's probably it. Just being fucking retarded. Okay, well, in that case, I'll at least get rid of the config file. I don't know what the S00 is. I don't know if it's like a save file or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. It might be something. But alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Yeah, I guess the save included already has everything unlocked. Who knows? Anyway. Not 100% certain what I should do, to be honest. So this probably get off for tonight.